bring in CBS News national security analyst Aaron MacLean. Aaron, thank you so much for your time. Just how much longer do you think this ceasefire will hold?
Well, that's the question of the day, is it? I mean, I think the short answer is it's over when President Trump decides it's over, and it's a bit of a mystery what his standard for that is. Obviously, there are real costs to him declaring that the ceasefire is over. One is there's a legal question. We were speaking about this a fair amount last week, this question of the war powers resolution and the 60-day clock. If the ceasefire is over, there's really no ducking that question anymore. Also, a return to full-scale hostilities would require a lot of the U.S. military. You'd have to go after targets inside Iran again. And Iranian retaliation presumably would increase beyond. Frankly, it's already at a pretty significant level over the last 24 hours. There's reports just in the last couple of hours of the UAE taking another round of strikes. So presumably Iran would go after Israel again, other allies in the region. You might see Saudi, etc. There are costs to him declaring that.
Yeah, definitely. Aaron, we know the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan King, he also spoke during today's press briefing, and he talked about the military operation in the Strait and the role of the 82nd Airborne. I want to play a little piece of that, and we'll get your take, Aaron, on the other side of things.
This division is now more than just a formation that we use for forcible entries. For example, just today, they are out there coordinating, integrating, and synchronizing land, air, space, sea, and cyber forces using joint all-domain command and control. They use next-generation tactical networks that are AI-enabled to augment intelligence and operations, and they seamlessly synchronize all of these effects and are doing so in support of Project Freedom as we speak.
So, Aaron, can you talk about this new role of the 82nd Airborne and how that will benefit U.S. operations right now in the Strait?
Yeah, I'm so glad you played that clip. This is a really fascinating detail from this morning's briefing that you have an Army division essentially coordinating what is largely a naval and air operation in the Strait. And the reason why is that this division is part of a broader organization within the Army, the 18th Airborne Corps, that has been very close to the war in Ukraine, where a lot of the lessons about AI and tech and data management are now really at the center of warfighting today. And what I think you hear General Kane saying by highlighting this is he's trying to give confidence to shippers that even though we're not running traditional convoy operations through the Strait, we are building this high-tech AI-enabled zone defense that's going to be run by the 82nd Airborne, such that when you enter these Omani waters at the bottom of the Strait, because you've got the central corridor, which we've now conceded is mined, you've got the Iranian corridor in the north, which we're saying don't go through that, don't pay the Iranians, come through our Omani southern corridor, we will protect you. And we have eyes in the sky and the highest end data work going into that protection.
Okay, Aaron MacLean, thank you so much for your time. As always, we appreciate your insight.
Of course.